The Lagos State government's head of service on Tuesday obeyed a summons served on him to appear and give evidence before the judicial panel investigating the alleged shooting of protesters at the Lekki toll gate last October. Hakeem Muri-Okunola says that it may take years and billions of naira to rebuild the city following the level of violence and destruction perpetrated by hoodlums who had infiltrated the noble NSAS protest in the state. And we'll take this report now, and after this report, David Alabi will bring you business news.
In his testimony, the head of service said at the time when gunshots were fired around the Lekki toll gate on the evening of October the 20th, the governor couldn't immediately ascertain who was behind the shooting. He added that Governor Sanwo-Olu later that night, against security advice, personally led a team to inspect the toll plaza and some hospitals in the area to check for any possible casualties. At the General Hospital Marina, they found 13 injured persons and another 12 at Weddington Hospital. But he noted that none of the injured persons presented gunshot wounds.
And what the medical personnel who were on duty informed us about, Your Lordship, was that the nature of the injuries predominantly were people who had fractures, machete wounds, or minor injuries from maybe falling or tripping over each other. This is not a government-owned hospital. It is a private hospital on Admiralty, sir.
He said that at least 6 people have since denounced rumors of their deaths from the alleged shooting, including actress Eniola Badmus and the president of the Nigeria Christian Corpus Fellowship, Joshua Ogbodo, who clarified that the trending picture of a man carrying a lady covered in a Nigerian flag appearing to be dead is actually a scene from a drama performance. He also alluded to roles played by social media influencers who allegedly encouraged the use of violence during the agitations.
There is nowhere in the world where change for the people has actually taken place without sacrifice, without blood running.
The individual may have felt it was harmless. The consequences of those statements is what we see as the aftermath of the NSAS protest when it was hijacked by hoodlums.
In his cross-examination, he told counsel for some protesters, Adesina Ogunlano, that the curfew wasn't targeted at the protesters, but to avert further chaos and ensure the safety of the 20 million residents of the state. He also said he wasn't aware of government-owned buses bringing in hoodlums to attack protesters few days to the shooting. As to the identity of the armed men who fired shots at the toll gate, Mr. Muri-Okunola said they were found to be military officers from Bonny Camp. Further hearing continues on June the 29th. Kemi Foladeyemo, TVC News, Lagos.